Thank you so much. I'm really quick. I know people are waiting for the lunch. First, thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you for all the speakers. It's really like years to hear about related to ICT and sustainable cities and sustainability in general, and some of the companies we've seen here. So a little bit, and really I will do it in 5 minutes, so don't worry. A little bit about Israel and the ICT sector. First of all, India and Israel have been collaborating, working together for over 30 years now in different fields. India is a major partner of Israel, and we work to enhance and strengthen these ties in the Consulate in Bangalore. Of course, for strengthening the ties with India and also specifically with the states that we're in charge of at the moment, Karnataka, obviously, and we've seen from the previous presentation that certainly Bangalore and Karnataka is the place to be when we're talking about economic progress and an IT hub and the Silicon Valley of India, and which is very similar to some of the vibrancy we have in Israel. We're working together in different fields, the fields of water, agriculture, but not only. In other fields related to climate change and collaboration in clean tech and energy, including EVs and sustainable and renewable energies. Israel is considered a power hub for ICT technologies. It's attributed to a certain unique ecosystem which combines and cultivates innovation and unique synergy between government, strong academia, industry, and military service that also exposes some of the young people to very, very advanced technologies. Today in Israel, you have around more than 370 R&D centers. Many of the big technology names set up R&D centers in Israel in order to tap into the talents that we have in Israel. Several successful ICT companies that were actually produced in Israel are Checkpoint, Wave, Mobileye. It's not, of course, surprising that we see the list of investment rounds by Israeli startups and private funding in the year 2023. Most of them were ICT companies and such in fields of cybersecurity with Wiz that is specializing in cloud security platform, or Tomorrow, which is a startup related to climate tech and which uses the AI-powered weather intelligence platform, and VIA for smart mobility. All that being said, of course, that we're talking about the ecosystem right now in Israel, and we know that since October 7, Israel is experiencing very, very difficult times with the war with Hamas, and we still have at least 130 people hostages being held by Hamas with denial of their rights, and Israel is doing whatever it can to bring back the security from that region, from the Gaza Strip, and to deny Hamas, and of course doing whatever it can to bring back the hostages. But it doesn't mean, like, even though that's happening, and of course it goes without saying that it affects each and every one of us in Israel or outside Israel, because we are all connected in some way to the situation. People that are getting recruited to the reserve army, their families, people that were hurt during the attacks of October 7th, the horrible heinous attacks. But you would be interested to know that right now, Israel is still doing business. There are still events happening in Israel. The economy is resilient, and as happened before, it's agile, it's resilient, and not only that, the special necessities of Israel sometimes we're sure that what's going to happen is from this dire situation, obviously, and the new situation that we're now dealing with, as we saw before, innovation will also come out of it, and we also see innovation come out of it. Even for technology related to, for example, locating the hospitals. So, I'm here to say that, first of all, that the consulate in Bangalore, and of course the embassy in Delhi, and the consulate in Mumbai are all continuing with our economic activities and all the rest of the activities we're having. And this year, even especially, we're doing efforts to bring more Israeli companies and do more collaboration, tapping into the Indian ecosystem. So we expect you, and if you want to, of course, you're welcome to follow. And even this, the coming month of April, there's going to be a huge event of the event of cybersecurity in Israel, and this is happening on one second. On the 8th of April until the 10th. This is the Cybertech Global Tel Aviv 2024, and it's an opportunity for people to come and tap into the Israeli cybersecurity, have some B2B meeting with the industry. So just to let you know that still we're, of course, focusing our efforts on continuing to do good technology, good things in Israel. And just to tell you a little bit, because we're here, a little bit about the notable things that happened in collaboration between Israel and India, and it will only take me 2 more minutes. So, obviously, over the years, we had big collaborations in water and agriculture. We have COEs. But before that, one of the speakers mentioned, so now we have one of the collaboration we have with the Ministry of Housing Affairs and Urban Affairs, the government of India, that partnered with the government of Israel to establish an India-Israel Center of Water Technology in Water Resources Management and Water Technologies at IIT Madras campus, and it's now being, there was an MOU that was signed, there was an agreement that was signed, and now they're working on the details, and this is being done to help Amrut mission achieving its overall targets, and will be, of course, being done with smart technologies also that are involving IoT. Besides that, we see some big notable investments of the past few years in, for example, smart mobility technologies. All have been invested in the Israeli startup called StarDots, $80 million. That was in March 2022. StarDots combines nanotechnology, organic compounds, and artificial intelligence in order to overcome the number one problem of the future mobility, which is the range anxiety. We see in Bangalore some presence of Israeli companies like IRP Systems, which is a leading provider of cutting-edge electric powertrain solutions. It opened a new office in Bangalore. Clarity, it's based in, there's a presence in China. It's an Israeli company doing cybersecurity for IoT, for example, data centers, medical devices. Silos that is doing cybersecurity for railway communication that has presence in Bangalore. So there's a lot of presence of these kind of technologies here. And of course, I will not go on to tell you about the different collaborations we have in the defense field. So our goal is, again, to continue to work closely with the ecosystem here, and the startup ecosystem in India, by sending also delegations from Israel to Israel, and doing B2G meetings. And we have one very important project that we have, which is a government-to-government project, is a fund called I4F. And this is one way that we can actually promote this kind of collaboration for what we're talking about here, the future of this, using ICT, future technologies for sustainability. So this joint fund is actually has four focus areas, and it's meant for projects that are between done with an Israeli partner and an Indian partner. So an Israeli company has to find the Israeli partner, and vice versa, of course. They get help from each respective government to help them find the right partner, and then they get funded for projects that are being held together in the focus areas of ICT, energy, agriculture, healthcare, and water. These are the focus areas. So in the next coming, I guess, month, I don't know exactly when, there's going to be a new offer proposal for that. So if you know anyone who is interested in doing any kind of like a project with an Israeli company, that's a good way to tell you maybe to keep up and search for it. And we look forward, of course, to continue collaborating and strengthening the relationship we have here in India and the good collaboration we have with some of the agencies that spoke here from Karnataka, of course. And thank you so much.